CQ out. Oh, now the amateur radio round table. Stories strong and signals stable. So key it up and call your name in this wild RF Hall of Fame. From KLU5GP to you and me, we're hemming hard. 7-3. CQ out. On the air tonight. The round table's lit and the signal's tight. For static fades, I twist the knob. The shack comes alive, this is my job. LEDs glow, antennas high. Another night beneath the sky. I'm calling out, hear that tone. Across the globe, I'm not alone. The net's alive and I'm checking in. Let the conversation begin. More at the amateur radio round table. We're all plugged in, solid and stable. W5KUB's calling loud and proud, spinning stories through the static cloud. From KW5GP to you and me, 7BG. We're rocking the bands, wild and free. Glenn's got mods on a breadboard bass. Brett's breaking news from a distant place. Tom's at the helm like a seasoned vet, streaming it live on the internet. Antenna swing, the skip is long. We're singing the ham radio song. Spin that dial, let's catch some heat. 40 meters never felt so sweet. Oh, at the amateur radio round table with coastline. Doo-doo-doo. Out in the shack with the static buzzing low, dialing up the band, letting those signals flow. From 80 down to 10, there's chatter in the air. Calling CQ and buddies everywhere. Air on the amateur radio round table. We tune and learn and connect when we're able. With Tom W5KUB at the mic, giving hams around the world what they like. Oh, log in, pull up a chair, come see what's on. Live at W5KUB.com. Yeah. Now Glenn KW5GP is dropping some code, teaching the noobs and lighting up the load. Tinker and Ted got that builder's touch, with a soldering iron and a passion so much. Then there's Brett WY7BG, talking DX from the peaks to the sea, rocking the West with a signal so clean. He's a voice on the net and a ham radio machine. On the amateur radio round table, we tune and learn and connect when we're able. We'll find W5KUB at the mic, giving hams around the world what they like. Oh, log in, pull up a chair, come see what's on. Live at W5KUB.com. Yeah. From field day nights to dating scenes, we're sharing gear and wild ham dreams. Antennas high and hearts wide open, keeping the spirit of radio spoken. On the amateur radio round table, where the signals are strong and the people are stable. With Tom, Glenn, and Brett, we roam across the globe. Yeah, we're right at home. So if you hear us calling, don't leave us alone. Check in at W5KUB.com. Yeah, we're hams and proud, the old and the young. CQ forever, and long may it run, may it run. twist the knob, the shack comes alive, this is my job. LEDs glow, antennas high, another night beneath the sky. I'm calling out, hear that tone, across the globe I'm not alone. The net's alive and I'm checking in, let the conversation begin. We're at the Amateur Radio Roundtable, we're all plugged in, solid and stable. W5KUB's calling loud and proud, spinning stories through the static cloud. From KW5GP to WI7BG, we're rocking the bands wild and free. Hey, Glenn's got mods on a breadboard bass, Brett's breaking news from a distant place, Tom's at the helm like a seasoned vet, streaming it live on the internet. Antenna swing, the skip is long, we're singing the ham radio song. Spin that dial, let's catch some heat, 40 meters never felt so sweet. But at the Amateur Radio Roundtable, with coax lines and power cables, Deeks, Patricians, QSLs, we got more ham than a Southern Belle. From KW5GP to WI7BG, we're working the world wild and free. Rockin' worldwide. Mic in hand and a call sign, pride. Oh yeah, the Amateur Radio Roundtable, story strong and signal stable. So key it up and call your name in this wild RF Hall of Fame. From KW5GP to you and me, we're having hard 7 to 3. CQ out. Do CQ on the air tonight. The round table's lit and the signal's tight. But static fades, I twist the knob, the shack comes alive, this is my job. LEDs glow, antennas high, another night beneath the sky. I'm calling out, hear that tone, across the globe I'm not alone. The net's alive and I'm checking in, let the conversation begin. More at the Amateur Radio Roundtable, we're all plugged in, solid and stable. W5QB's calling loud and proud, spinning stories through the static cloud. From KW5GP to 2MUI7BG, we're working the bands wild and free. Glenn's got mods on a breadboard bass, Brett's breaking news from a distant place, Tom's at the helm like a seasoned vet, streaming it live on the internet. Antenna swing, the skip is long, we're singing the ham radio song. Spin that dial, let's catch some heat, 40 meters never felt so sweet. Oh, at the Amateur Radio Roundtable, with coax lines and power cables, Dawn's Editions, QSLs, we got more ham than a Southern Belle. From KW5GP to WI7BG, we're working the world wild and free. Whoa, CQ out. Oh, now the Amateur Radio Roundtable, story strong and signal stable. So key it up and call your name in this wild RF Hall of Fame. From KW5GP to you and me, we're hamming hard 7-3. take you out. On the air tonight. The round table's lit and the signal's tight. For static fades, I twist the knob. The shack comes alive, this is my job. LEDs glow, antennas high. Another night beneath the sky. I'm calling out, hear that tone. Across the globe, I'm not alone. The net's alive and I'm checking in. Let the conversation begin. More at the Amateur Radio Roundtable. We're all plugged in, solid and stable. W5KUB's calling loud and proud, spinning stories through the static cloud. From KW5GP to you and me, 7BG. We're rocking the bands, wild and free. Glenn's got mods on a breadboard bass. Brett's breaking news from a distant place. Tom's at the helm like a seasoned vet, streaming it live on the internet. Antenna swing, skip is long. We're singing the ham radio song. Spin that dial, let's catch some heat. 40 meters never felt so sweet. Oh, at the Amateur Radio Roundtable, with coax lines and powered cables. The expeditions, QSLs, we've got more ham than a southern belle. From KW5GP to you and me, 7BG. We're working the world, wild and free. Rockin' we're over the rear, then you're the round table. Story strong and signal stable. So key it up and call your name in this wild RF Hall of Fame. From KW5GQ and me, we're hamming hard 7-3. Da, 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 da. Out. Tune it in, the static fades, MF. Voices rising on the RF waves. Every night it's time to go. Ham fams meeting on the video. Tom W5KUB's in control. A ham pushing the stream with that broadcast soul. From shack to screen, near or far, he's the reason we know who we are. He is the Amateur Radio Roundtable, and live and loud, rocking every label. We're on at 8 Central every night, with signals clear and spirits bright. With Tom, Glenn, KW5GP, and Brett WY7BG, and a shout out to Mark P. You know, he brings the heat. Join the crew and tag along at W5KUB.com. Glenn's in deep with the DIY MF, building radios that touch the sky. Schematic dreams and soldered art, he brings that maker's heart. Then Brett's on air, strong and clear, rocking Wyoming from ear to ear. He's wrangling signals like a boss, showing the world what hams don't toss. It's the Amateur Radio Roundtable. We're loud, we're more than cable. 8 o'clock Central, that's the call. Log in, check in, don't miss it at all. Tom, Glenn, Brett, and Mark on screen, with hams worldwide in the in-between. Come on now, don't be gone. We're at W5KUB. miss it at all. Tom, Glenn, Brett, and Mark on screen with hams worldwide in the in-between. Come on now, don't be gone. We're at W5KUB.com. Yeah, Jake. Tom's got the stream. We're live in the zone. MF from the shack to your screen and to your home. Not just talk, it's community. Every call sign feels like family. Glenn KW5GP's got the brains. MF soldier and dreams, and he never complains. Dread WY7BG's in the mix with a voice so smooth and a signal that sticks. Yeah, we're on the amateur radio roundtable. Every Tuesday night, it's more than cable with Tom. W5KUB holding it strong. And we're jamming live on W5KUB.com.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Turn up your gain. Your signal from your mic is not very strong.
Yeah, this mic's not very strong. Can you hear me okay now?
It's better. A little bit
Better?
of noise from the pot. Yeah. Yes.
How you
that's better.
like the music we're playing tonight?
Sounds like you've been busy with the AI song generators.
Man, oh man. It's just knocking them out, man.
Oh yeah,
gee.
they can imitate anyone.
We're not going to need any singers anymore.
Darn.
Yeah, yeah, gee. Well, we got you and Glenn, even Mark P in there. Have you heard? Have you paid any attention to the lyrics? Yeah.
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 I'd be interested in seeing your prompt.
You mean the text? Whatever.
The prompt that you gave the AI. Yeah.
Okay.
This is more than communication. It's a spark, a sound, a global.
A little country in here, and a little pop, a little bit of everything, man. You don't have to call me darling, darling. You never even call me by my name.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
For the ham, something brand new. Catch it live at W5KUB.com, where the radio sings and the world hums along. Yeah, we're feeling that radio high on the round to bowl tonight.
All right. I'm playing it to see if we get any copyright infringements. So if it runs clean tonight on Facebook and X and everything, we'll probably be all right.
Yeah, YouTube's the one that's going to be hardest.
I don't know. I would think Facebook is a lot more strict. On YouTube, I could play just about anything, and they would say copyright infringement, but the owner has looked at it and they've decided to let you play it, and they may want to monetize it or something later. So I don't know. I've seen people get kicked off on Facebook, but
Yeah, Twitch will often let you stream it but won't record it for later playback.
Oh, really? Yeah, cool.
Yeah. But Twitch will usually let you get away with streaming it in the first place.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. I don't guess anybody in the chat room.
So what other styles have you fed it? Reggae?
Well, I've kind of stuck to pop and that kind of stuff. It's
Jazz,
interesting.
maybe?
The what?
Jazz, maybe?
No, I haven't tried that. I mean, I could. Yeah.
Or ragtime?
Yeah. Let's see.
Then Brett's on air, strong and clear, rocking Wyoming from ear to ear. He's
There you are. You're rocking Wyoming ear to ear.
There you are. Yep.
Oh.
Was that a prompt, or did it fill that in?
No, it just filled it in, man.
Yep.
I didn't tell him that. I did not.
Well, well, that's just it. The AIs are trained on the web, and some of them are trained on social media like X.
Yeah, I said, give me a song about Amateur Radio Roundtable. Mention Glenn and his call, you and your call, me and my call, and that's about it, man. You know.
Yep.
And
It'll get the rest from scraping the web.
Yeah. Let's see. Hang on a second.
with hands worldwide in the in-between. Come on now, don't be gone. We're at W5KUB.com.
Are you hearing me talk over it?
Yep.
Okay.
Now I do.
Yeah. I'll turn it down a little bit. Man, hey, look.
Spin the dial on my ham radio. Voices crackle through static glow. Morse code tapping in the night. Underneath the stars so bright. Connecting folks from far and wide. Waves in the air they provide. Call signs echo through the ether. Let's get closer, let's go deeper. Amateur
Sounds like you've had this on the same lyrics you've had.
Join the chat and
Better for the other style.
That's the one you originally did, but
from HF to VHF, we're all here. Let's make the distance disappear.
Oh, power amplifier now. The heat sink.
Find a friend. Airwaves never seem to end. CQ calling
I was
loud
getting
and
about a
clear.
watt. I had it about a
Sharing
watt, and
stories
then
ear to ear.
I smoked
Antennas
it.
point to the sky. Signals
let the smoke
rise
out,
and
man.
amplify. Tuning into hearts worldwide. Our voices mesh and
Frozen.
coincide.
Yeah, I said I smoked it.
There you go.
I think I'm just gonna put it on the shelf.
Join
Good
the
for you,
chat and realize.
Yep. Be interested in seeing the schematic.
VHF, we're all here. Let's make the distance disappear. Ham radio too.
That is
Electronic playful.
Yeah, you're not as loud as the music right now.
Okay, all right. I don't know why it's running so fast. That's been one of those original songs we did a couple weeks ago. Let me see. Oh, let's see. That's interesting. Okay, cool.
Out in the shack with the static buzzing low, dialing up the band, letting those signals flow. From 80 down to 10,
I'm
there's
surprised
chatter
nobody
in the
came in the
air.
chat room tonight.
Calling CQ and buddies
I didn't see anyone there.
everywhere. You're on the Amateur Radio Roundtable.
Of course, it is Friday evening.
Connect when we're able.
Yeah, but usually people know when we come on. A lot of people do. They'll jump on here.
Giving hands around the world what they like. Oh, log in, pull up
Yeah, I
a
gotta
chair,
figure out how to
come see
bring this
what's online
playlist
at
up.
W5KUB.com.
Let's see here.
Now Glenn
playback
KW5GP is dropping
speed.
some code, teaching the noobs
Yeah.
and lighting up the load. tinkering tech got the
That's cool. Let's have speed.
Wow, I didn't know. I got a little lever here. I can control the speed of these. Let's see what else I can do here. Edit. Ooh, edit. I don't know what that means. Edit items.
From field day nights to dating scenes, we're sharing gear and wild ham dreams.
Maybe you can edit the lyrics it generates. I don't know.
No, I'm not sure what this is. What's this? Huh.
Where the signals are strong and the people are stable. With Tom, Glenn, and Brett, we roam across the globe, yet we're right at home. So if you hear us calling, don't leave us alone. Check it at W5KUB.com. Yeah, we're hams and proud, the old and the young. CQ forever, and long may it run. With time.
Earlier, I had a player where I could click through each song and kind of like a slider on a video, but I don't know how to bring that player back up.
Which site is this?
What site I used? Well,
Yeah.
I used Chat. I used Chat GPT. I said, write me a song. Of course, they could not put it in music, but they gave me the lyrics. And then
So
I
they
went
gave
to
you the lyrics.
I went, huh?
Yeah.
They gave me the lyrics,
Good.
but they couldn't
Yeah.
put it in a song. So then I went over to another site called Suno, suno.com.
Got the dial set, coffee
And then you can put the lyrics in there, and you can
signals in the air from across
You can-
the land.
you can tell it things like what kind of music and so forth. Or on Chat GPT,
It's a call sign wave.
you can also tell it there, if you want, how you want it to sound, like what lyrics and tempo and things like that. And it actually puts some kind of code in before each lyric. And then I guess the music server recognizes as a certain tempo or something, and it sets it. It's real simple.
Yeah. That's cool. Although they seem to be this one at least right now seems to be stuck in just a ballad format.
Invalid? Yours is invalid? I had to log in.
No, it said ballad. B-A-L-L-A-D.
Oh,
It's heart and soul in every station. From kids and code to satellites.
I would say in what is it? Chat GPT. I would just say in your description, type in here, make this a pop song or make this a country song or whatever, and it will change those lyrics, and it puts some kind of a code in here. I guess how to enunciate certain things. So I guess the AI systems recognize that.
Yeah. Sounds interesting.
Show high playback speed, edit item. Oh, shucks.
Amateur Radio Roundtable, real time. From Tom, Glenn, Brett to Mark P. They're the crew you want on your screen to see. So hit that stream and lock it tight. W5KUB.com. Tuesday.
I found out to really pronounce the calls and stuff. When I typed it, I had to go in there and put spaces, like W space, Y space, to get it to say it right. It would try to pronounce, my call, and it'd mess it up bad.
Yeah.
Spinning the dial on my ham radio. Voices crackle through static glow. Morse code tapping in the night. Underneath the stars.
Why is that running so fast? Man.
Connecting folks from far and wide.
Well, there might be a tempo control.
They provide call signs that go through the ether.
Oh, wow.
Let's get closer, let's go deeper. Amateur radio roundtable.
I can get 98 or I can get 102.
Join the chat and realign. From HF to VHF, we're all here. Let's make the distance.
I think this is the one we did last week. I got so many of them there now, I don't know which ones were made when. They all sound alike to me.
Airwaves never seem to end.
That Suno, if you have it make a song, that Suno, it'll make two slightly different versions. So each time I made one,
Yep.
I got two songs. I can only get
Two for the
98.
price of one. Okay.
I can only get 98 or 102.
Amplify, tuning into hearts worldwide. Our
Man.
voices mesh and coincide. Antennas point to the sky. Signals rise and amplify. Tuning into hearts worldwide. Our voices mesh and coincide. Amateur radio roundtable, so fine. Join the chat and realign.
Check this out here.
CG, Tom's got the stream. We're live in the zone. MF, from the shack to your screen and to your home. Not just talk, it's community. Every call sign feels like family. Glenn K, W5GP's got the brains. MF, soldier and dreams, and he never complains. TM, Brett WY7, BG's in the mix. And with a voice so smooth and a signal that sticks. Air on the Amateur Radio Roundtable. Every Tuesday night, it's more than cable. With Tom W5KUB holding it strong. And we're jamming live on W5KUB.com. Shout out to Mark P. Yeah, got the spark and the smile and that radio glow. Oh, ham radio feels so right. We're on the roundtable tonight. Skips rising up, bands going wild. FCQDX got that ham radio style. Antenna high, reaching star. Talking from driveways to Jupiter and Mars. On the Amateur Radio Roundtable. Every Tuesday night, it's more than cable. Tom W5KUB holding it strong. And we're jamming live on W5KUB.com. Shout out to Mark P. Yeah, got the spark and the smile and that radio glow. Oh, ham radio feels so right. We're on the roundtable.
Have you seen? I sent a couple to you in email. Have you seen them?
Skips rising up, bands going wild.
Take a look. Let me see if I got them.
That's all right. Hang on. I want to see if I can play one here. Hold on 1 second.
Antenna high, reaching star.
I'm gonna try to play one here. It's got video to it. Let's see. Add video. Let's see,
Yep,
video.
there's a big. There's something with a big attachment in my inbox.
Okay.
That must be it.
Let's see video. Browse.
Yep, a
Music.
couple of things with big
Yeah,
attachments.
I'll play one here. I got it right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's
Do you
check
have them
it.
as MP3s or as waves or?
These are MP3s. So let's see.
CQ on the air tonight. Well, round double's lit and the signal's tight. Per static fades, I twist the knob. The shack comes alive, this is my job. LEDs glow, antennas high. Another night beneath the sky. I'm calling out, hear that?
This was at the Huntsville Hamfest.
The net's alive and I'm checking in. Let the conversation begin. We're at the amateur radio roundtable. We're all plugged in, solid and stable. W5KUB's calling loud and proud, spinning stories through the static cloud. From KW5GP to WI7BG, we're rocking the bands wild and free. Hey, Glenn's got mods on a breadboard base. Brett's breaking news from a distant place. Tom's at the helm like a seasoned vet, streaming it live on the internet. Antenna swing, the skip is long. We're singing the ham radio song. Spin that dial, let's catch some heat. 40 meters never felt so sweet. But at the amateur radio roundtable with coax lines and power cables, Deeks Patricia.
At the end of this, everybody throws water bottles and a chicken.
Okay.
We're working the
You have to look close for the chicken. It's yellow. You'll see it fly through there.
Well, yeah, rockin' worldwide. Mic in hand and a call sign, pride. Oh, yeah, the amateur radio roundtable. Story strong and signal stable. So key it up and call your name in this wild RF Hall of Fame. From KW5GP to you and me. We're hamming hard 7 and 3. CQ out.
All right, chicken's fixing to come in.
Yeah, it looks like you're playing a left-handed Hofner bass, right-handed. There it is.
Hamming hard 7-3.
Do the chicken head down everybody's foot.
Out.
Yeah, it looks like someone there is playing a left-handed Hofner bass, right-handed.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, don't know.
Well, Paul McCartney played a left-handed Hofner bass.
Yeah.
He was famous for doing that. And so that's why the pick guard's on the top. That person sort of strumming along on it, upside down.
Out in the shack with the static buzzing low, dialing up the band, letting those signals flow. From 80 down to 10, there's chatter in the air. Calling CQ and buddies everywhere. Yeah, on the amateur radio roundtable, we tune and learn and connect when we're able. With Tom W5KUB at the mic, giving hams around the world what they like. Oh, log in, pull up a chair, come see what's on. Live at W5KUB.com. Yeah.
Well,
Now Glenn
I've
KW5GP
got
is
it
dropping
coming
some
back here.
code,
I'm monitoring.
teaching the noobs and lighting up the load.
Tinker
Tinker and Ted got that
X or
builder's touch
Facebook or
with a soldering iron.
Let me see if I still see you on X. Let's see.
Then there's Brett W.
Yeah, you're still on X with 9 people watching.
Rocking the West with a signal. signal so
9
clean.
people.
Yep.
There's a voice on the net and a ham radio machine.
You got 9 people watching you on X. I don't know, but I can look at YouTube.
Yeah, on Facebook, there's nobody on Facebook. I'm trying to find out where I'm getting this audio coming back. I gotta play this later.
Giving hams around the world what they like. Oh, log in, pull up a chair, come see what's on. Live at W5KUB.com. From field day nights to dating scenes, we're sharing gear and wild ham dreams. Antennas high and hearts wide open, keeping the spirit of radio spoken. On the amateur radio round table, where the signals are strong and the people are stable. With Tom, Glenn, and Brett, we roam across the globe, yeah, we're right at home. So if you hear us calling, don't leave us alone. Check in at W5KUB.com.
Okay, I think I know where it might be coming from.
The old and the young.
Yep, I had to find you on YouTube.
Yeah.
Made a run.
I'm gonna find it. It just take me a
Found you on YouTube, but there's no one watching you. I just was for a second.
Yeah. Okay.
But it doesn't send out.
Hey, great party, dude. Thanks, man. Hey.
It doesn't send out reminders.
All right. Let me think. I got multiple PCs running. Multiple PCs, and each one has got multiple open web browsers. It's coming back through.
Her static fades, I twist the knob.
I
Shack comes
know.
alive, this is my job.
I've been doing-
LEDs glow,
Yeah,
antennas
I know.
high. Another night beneath.
Yeah, I had it intentionally going out.
Across the globe, I'm not alone. The net's alive, and I'm
I
checking
had the playlist
in.
playing.
Let the conversation begin. Or at the amateur radio round table, we're all plugged in, solid and stable. W5KUB's calling loud and proud, spinning stories through the static cloud. From KW5GP to WI7BG, we're rocking the bands wild and free. Hey, Glenn's got mods on a breadboard base. Brett's breaking news from a distant place. Tom's at the helm like a seasoned vet, streaming it live on the internet. Antenna swing, the skip is long. We're singing the ham radio song. Spin that dial, let's catch some heat. 40 meters never felt so sweet. But at the amateur radio round table, with coax lines and power cables, Deeks, percussions, QSLs, we got more ham than a southern belle. From KW5GP to WI7BG, we're working the world wild and free.
Yeah, I'm not familiar enough with this system. I'm having trouble.
Rockin' worldwide. Mic in hand and a call sign pride. Oh yeah, the amateur radio round table. Story strong and signal stable. So key it up and call your name in this wild RF Hall of Fame. From KW5GP to you and me. We're having hard 7 to 3. CQ out.
Doing all that just to get the chat room. A lot of box.
Do CQ on the air tonight. Round tables lit and the signal's tight. But static fades, I twist the knob. The shack comes alive, this is my job. LEDs glow, antennas high. Another night beneath the sky. I'm calling out, hear that tone. Across the globe, I'm not alone. The net's alive and I'm checking in. Let the conversation begin. More at the amateur radio round table. We're all plugged in, solid and stable. W5QB's calling loud and proud, spinning stories through the static and free. Glenn's got mods on a breadboard base. Brett's breaking news from a distant place. Tom's at the helm like a seasoned vet, streaming it live on the internet. Antenna swing, long. We're singing the ham radio song. Spin that dial, let's catch some heat. 40 meters never felt so sweet. Or at the amateur radio round table, with coax lines and power cables. Dawn's editions, QSLs. We got more ham than a Southern Belle. From KYVU 5GP to Duo MUI7BG. We're working the world wild and free. Well, da-da-da-da. CQ out. Oh, now the amateur radio
All right, I just wanted to test the playlist tonight. See, we shouldn't get any copyright strikes against it.
To you and me, we're having hard. 7-3.
I don't know why some people keep getting knocked off the chat room. You know, most other people stay on, so I don't know.
CQ out.
I can't set the play speed other than
And the signals tight.
it's on 102%.
For
If I
static
try to go
phase,
down,
I twist the knob.
I go to
The
98.
shack comes alive. This is my job. LEDs glow, antennas high.
98,
Another night
102.
beneath
I
the
can't
sky.
hit
I'm calling
100.
out, hear that tone across the globe. I'm not alone. The net's alive and I'm checking in. Let the conversation begin. More at the amateur radio round table. We're all plugged inside and stable. W5KUB's calling loud and proud, spinning stories through the static cloud. From KW5GP to you and me, 7BG. We're rocking the bands, wild and free. Glenn's got mods on a breadboard base. Brett's breaking news from a distant place. Tom's at the helm like a seasoned vet, streaming it
All right, I
live
think
on
I'm going
the
to go ahead and terminate it and
antenna swing, skipping
give it a few minutes and see if any hits come back on
Yep.
it.
The only thing I would recommend is that you turn the music down just a little bit compared to you. If you want to talk over it, yeah, that's
right,
a little
right.
better.
Yeah, this mic,
Balance is better.
this mic in the mixer here, I just don't have that much gain in this mixer for this mic. It's really low.
Does the PR40 need phantom power?
I don't think so. I don't have phantom power. I've got it off on everything I use.
No, it could just be the it doesn't put out much much
Yeah.
signal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Most of
well-
the mixers I work with have a gain control, and you can crank it to the point where it clips.
Yeah, I've got two gain controls. I've got the slider, and then at the top, above all the different frequencies, I've got another gain control up there.
That's the one I'd try tweaking if it's not already
Let me
maxed.
see if I can show it to you. Let me see if I can find this camera. Studio camera. Let me see if I can add the studio camera. Add camera. Webcam studio.
voices rising on the RF waves.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna get off here. I'll catch you later.
Every
Okay.
night it's time to go. Ham fams meeting on the video. Tom W5, KUB's in control. Ham pushing the stream with that broadcast.